What is going on? We finally back with another video, another little quick repair video for y'all with a common issue on the new 6.2s, 5.3s, I want to say, in your Yukons, Escalades, Silverados, Suburbans, all the way above. But as y'all can see, if y'all can see down there, let me move this out the way. The oil cooler lines on these like to leak on the floor if you're missing your cover. Which this one had a water pump leak too, but we replaced it already. So what I'm gonna do is show y'all how easy y'all can do these oil cooler pipes without, taking it to a dealership and paying an ungodly amount of money to do it. Because like I said, I like repairing cars, but I also like saving people money. So anyway, we're gonna have to get those out and replace them with the new set. So this is actually an 18 Platinum Escalade, but I put a water pump in it. Yesterday, I should have showed y'all that because that's a really simple job too that can save you a lot of money if you do it yourself. So a lot of these jobs you can try by yourself and they'll make a lot of sense and make it really easy on you. I've already got this set on the lift. You can do this at home without a lift, but just take your air box off. So I'm gonna show y'all the most important step about this in a minute. So y'all see these lines starting to leak, need to be replaced. You just have to come over and you want to start by disconnecting these little clips right here. With these clips, if you ever do radiators, anything like that, just keep all these clips from the old one because these clips are gold. And you tend to lose them. I know I do every time. So we'll have to get that top one and that bottom one out. And then this little clip right here, I always try to disconnect it without breaking it. And once we get those off, then we can actually go to the bottom and I'll show y'all how to get these out. But right now I'm about to actually disconnect these. I always use a pick. There's a tool for it, but a pick works better than the tool. So that little clip there needs to come out. Once we get it out on the top and the bottom, and we pop this clip here open. I'm gonna see if I can do it with a screwdriver without breaking it. This is a pretty high mileage truck, so there's a high chance it's gonna break, but we'll see. This truck's got about, in my opinion, it's really high mileage and it didn't break. So you wanna pop that up to free these lines out from the bracket. This car's got like 160,000 miles on it and it hadn't blown up yet. It's still on the original motor too, with no cam, no lifters. 160,000, which is pretty impressive. So let me disconnect these clips and I'll show y'all how we're gonna get them out of the bottom and then show y'all how to slide the new ones in. So I went ahead, got those two clips out off the lines. As y'all can see, they're leaking pretty good. And I don't know how y'all can see, I got my light, but these are attached. Let's see if I can move my light a little bit. There's a 10mm bolt right here that you can probably see sticking out. I've already pulled it off. You got to get it off and out of the way. And in the back here, you want to remove the bolts and the gasket. And I'm gonna let you know why you want to remove the bolts and the gasket from the oil pan when you're pulling them out. But right now, I'm about to show y'all the most important step to this whole job and making it as easy as it should be. So let me grab an impact really fast. I got tools everywhere because I was told by my mentor, clean technicians don't make no money. So I normally clean up like on Saturday or something like that on a slow day, but during the week, nah. I gotta make money, so yeah. Tools are everywhere, but it's kind of controlled chaos, but I kind of know where everything is. Let me get it set up real fast. I got stuff everywhere. I'll show y'all another video on this system right here too. This system right here is money. So if you ever go to a dealership, man, and they're offering you the AC Delco 44K service, it's all worth it, man. And that's not me talking about work here. That's talking because it's factual. I use it in my own cars. But, got the 18, let me switch hands. It's kind of hard to work and hold a camera at the same time. But the most important step you want to do is right here. You want to pull this 18 millimeter here and this back 18 millimeter here off your front diff, because it gives you the space that you need in order to get the lines out. So 1 second, move this out of the way so y'all don't have to hear it. But yeah, one. Pull it back when the diff will just drop down. Let's see it. Differential comes low enough. Now we got that out. I think this is also like I can't remember. I think this is maybe 18 or 17 Escalade. They're all the same anyway. But once you get to that point, what you want to do is your upper lines that are loose, you just want to bring them down just like this. There's one. And then the second one, you kind of gotta see where it's hooked, because it's a little longer and it's gonna take a little more maneuvering to get it out. Also, watch yourself, because when you pull it, they tend to leak a little oil. But now that we've got that free, let's see how easily I can show y'all this. I don't know, but there's a gap over the top of the differential and in between the lines. So what you want to do is turn the lines at an angle. As you watch, I can actually do this with one hand. Let me swap hands. Oh, these are leaking really bad. And you swap them out and then pull forward. And then voila. And they just walk out. So you won't, they kind of have to go in sideways like so. And you turn them straight up when you get them in. So you pull them right out. Toss them down. We'll have to clean up all the oil drips and change the oil anyway when we're done. But same thing with the new set. When you get the new ones, most important thing that you can do with the new ones is, the most important step is you want to pull your bolts out. And always remember the orientation of the gasket, because if you don't, it'll leak. So look, it only goes one way. If I flip it the other way and mount it up with my holes, my gasket doesn't line up. So importantly, you have to make sure it goes back the way that you took it off. So now we're gonna slide these back in. Just show y'all how really easy this is. Now that we got them and they're flat, you just go up and in between space right here, and then just walk them back. If I can actually, I may have to use my other hand, because trying to do this with one hand is really hard. So let me shut this off and slide it back in and show y'all the finished product. So we went ahead and we got them all back in, both sides. And the most important thing is make sure these are fully seated where the clips fit. We got them clips back in, covers back on. Even got the original clip back in. Like I said, I try to do everything as clean as possible. I put a water pump on here. Guys, if you ever have a water pump issue on your LT, I think the most important thing to realize is you don't have to replace the housing. A lot of these places are telling you have to replace the entire housing. No, this water pump will come out by itself. If you look, you just have to adjust these holes correctly, and they have bolts in between each one. So if you get those bolts out, then you can just remove the water pump from the housing. Do not let a shop tell you that the whole housing needs to be replaced with a water pump unless the gaskets are leaking on from the housing to the engine. If that's the case, then sure, but that normally is never happens. So it's normally just the pump bearing gives out, and you'll know because this thing will scream and smoke and no coolant. So, and when that happens, you need to shut it off immediately and get it into a shop or take it to your house and do it yourself. We'll be dropping that video pretty soon. Once I get one in, like I said, our go is the work comes in. So I'm pretty slow right now. It is tax season, so. But yeah, we got the new lines in. No more oil leak from the coolers. Those are good. So now we're just gonna put the the air intake back on and check the oil. We're gonna fire it up, do an oil change on it, and then get it done and get this one back to the customer. We'll consider this one done. So like I said, we'll see y'all in the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. All support is appreciated. See y'all in the next video.